I'm Chad with the North Carolina FBI, Chad Flowers. I'm going to introduce the Sheriff of Bertie County, Sheriff Tyrone Ruffin. He's going to give you a statement. I don't think we're going to take very many questions, but we're going to give you an update on where we are and what we're doing actively right now. Sheriff Ruffin.
Thank you, Chad. Sheriff Tyrone Ruffin, Bertie County Sheriff. Um, Release information about the critical incident that we had at the Bertie Martin Regional Jail this morning. That at 5 o'clock a.m., the Bertie County Sheriff's Office received a call at the Bertie Martin Regional Jail in reference to the jail had been taken over and that 2 correctional officers were held hostage. The first deputy was on scene within 2 minutes of the initial call and was not able to make entrance into the facility, as the other deputies had arrived and secured the perimeter to the building. All correctional officers have been released and they are safe at the point receiving medical treatment. Okay, additionally, we have removed, the last count, we removed about 80 inmates, and only a few inmates remained in the detention center. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations has made entry into the facility and is working to secure and take the remaining inmates into custody. It has been brought to.
So there you have it, bro. It was 88 inmates and only 8 was really trying to get up out of there. Now, from the stories that I've read, it was 88 inmates and they only had 3 officers on staff. They said this happened at like 5 a.m., which is like, I assume this is like when they wake up and get ready to go like to chow or whatever they call it. I don't know. I've never been to jail, but I'm pretty sure they wake up like around 4 or 5 in the morning and they start their day, right? So 88 inmates to 3 officers is ridiculous though. Now, they saying it's like a lot of shortages like within like the jail population, right? I guess they can't keep a lot of people out there. They said the turnover rate is really high, and I think it's just like they don't get paid well enough, so it's just like hard for them to keep officers in jails. You know what I'm saying? And this is like a detention center. This is like a detention center where most of these inmates wasn't even convicted of whatever they're going to jail for. They were probably waiting for trial or waiting to get sentenced. Like, I don't even think half of them was not waiting to get sentenced, but maybe waiting for trial or something like that, or can't post bail. They can't post bail, so they just gonna wait until trial. They all just waiting for trial, and they thought it was a smart idea to take over a jail, right? So I don't understand what they thought was an outcome would be. This has never been a successful jail takeover. Right? 2 reasons why I feel like y'all made a mistake. Because it was 3 officers. They said it was only 2. 2 only got held hostage. There was 3 officers in there. One of the officers got away. When that one officer got away, the whole thing is blown up now. Because now the word is out that we have took over the jail from the officer, right? Now, if you would have been able to keep all officers in there and threaten them to open up the doors and y'all all just kind of run wild and free, now that's a different scenario. I still don't know how far y'all was gonna get with that. But whenever that plan came to the table, somebody should have said, this is a dumb idea. Somebody should have went on ChatGPT and said, hey, how many successful jail takeovers have there been ever, bro? And they would have told you, none. I mean, they've had some that went on for a couple days. People probably have got better eats in there, you know what I'm saying, some food in there, because nobody know. They're going to take it cautious when you put officers in harm's way. When you hold officers in captivity and threatening them and everything, bro. There's a video on TikTok, and I don't know if it's real or not. The inmates was in there answering the phone, like, "Hey, bro," because I think somebody was playing on the phone, and they was like, "Hey, bro, if you ain't trying to negotiate, like, basically get off the phone. Like, we done took over the jail." But it's like y'all not outside. The goal is to get outside of the jail, not to have a better living inside of the jail, fool. Like, who? Yeah, you would have. That plan would have went right back, return to sender. I would have not been to 8 because clearly it was only eight inmates that were down with the plan. The other 80 wasn't jacking it though, and I would have been 81 because I would have been like, bro, this is dumb.
My attention that there has been some misinformation and some concerns raised about the facility and the care of the inmates. And as soon as I get the current situation and the current events under control, I will address the issues of the facilities and care of the inmates with the public as the investigation goes on. Okay, as things progress throughout the day, I will give additional details about our progress. I am committed to the citizens of Bertie County to be transparent and ensure everyone's safety, and that is including the staff at the jail and the inmates. There is no immediate threat to the public, and everything is contained to the facility. We have the total area under control, and we're working to clear this event as soon as possible and as safe as possible. We have over 20 plus law enforcement agencies that are here, and we're all working to contain this event and start an investigation to find out what are the events that occurred this morning. Thank you. At this time, Chad will come back.
We also have representatives from the FBI, the SBI, and there's about 15 sheriffs standing behind me here that are also here working with the incident crew today.
If you were one of the 3 people that were on staff, are you returning back to work? He says that it's in their best interest to keep their officers safe and everything like that, bro. You had for every one officer, there was 29 inmates. For one officer. Inmates, not like students or kids or nothing. You're talking about people that have committed violent crimes. You have one person for every 29 of them. That's unacceptable, bro. At 5 in the morning, like when they get ready to wake up, like this is when they wake up. Like who called out? Like who said they not coming in no more? Who like what happened, bro? They not addressing the fact that bro, you left 3 officers to attend to 88 convicted. We're not convicted yet. They have broken the law. They don't care, bro. They're in it because they've broke the law. Why would you have me watching 29 inmates, because one for every 29, by myself? I'm not returning back to that job.
Do you have questions? Okay.
Who was the one doing the investigation? Is it with the sheriff's office or was the FBI and FBI team?
It's a collaboration between all the agencies. The partnership is between all of the agencies that are here. We have agencies from far as way as Wake County, all the way down the coast. So we have multiple agencies here, and we're all working in partnership to get this situation to a timely end.
Has there been any revenue at all?
We have negotiated with some of them, but as we continue to, we have made entry into the facility at this time to take the remaining people in custody. And all of the other ones have been taken to a secure place. And if anyone has complained of any type of treatment they have needed, we have provided and getting treatment to those that has requested treatment.
Just to confirm, there's been no fatalities, correct?
No fatalities.
Sheriff, what's usually the ratio between correctional officers and inmates?
I'm not sure. This is a Bertie Martin Regional Jail, so I'm not for sure about the inside details. As our investigation go on, we'll try to get that information for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who has that information? If you don't have that information, then what are you talking about, bro? Like, what do you mean you don't know how many people are supposed to be in it? You know it's supposed to be 3 people to 88 inmates?
Or there were 3 officers?
Yes, we can confirm that there were 3. One was able to escape out, and we do have 2 that has been released, and they are safe, secure, and receiving medical treatment.
I know the investigation's still ongoing, but are you able to tell us what started this whole hostage situation? I know you can't tell us maybe the inmates' names, but just what led up to that going on.
It's early in the investigation, and right now, we have a lot going on that we're trying to get under control, and I will release that information, to the public, as soon as we can.
Sheriff, if you can you disclose the injuries that some of the correctional officers may have sustained?
I have not personally talked to them, so I do not know. I know that the correctional officers, I've spoken with both of them. They are okay. I will speak with them later this afternoon. And again, as being transparent to the citizens of Bertie County, we would definitely share with you if there's any injury.
That's ridiculous, bro. 3 officers to 88 inmates. I'm not going back to work. Cool. So now y'all down on the whole. Y'all down 3 other officers now. Like, what's going on, bro? Somebody got to allocate some more money to that field of jobs. You know what I'm saying? We can't. That's ridiculous, though, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see y'all in the next video.